Hi, my name is Casey. I'm a student at VU studying nursing. I'm also going to be one of your guides for this unit. Today I'll be telling you about the new compulsory online unit called Getting Started at VU. This presentation will last for around 12 minutes and you can pause or go back and replay it if you need to. Before we get started, it would be a good idea to have paper and pen handy so that you can write down important information. From 2012, nearly every student who is starting a new course at VU will automatically be enrolled to do this compulsory online unit. There are two important reasons for this. Firstly, the Victorian Government wants every TAFE institution to assess the language, literacy and numeracy levels of all new students at the start of courses. This is to make sure that the best possible support can be provided. Secondly, VU wants to give every student a chance to develop the study skills they need. These skills include things like getting to know the VU website and your VU campus, setting up a good study space, getting organised, and finally note-taking for both reading and listening. To do this unit, you will need access to the internet. All the material and all the activities are located online, and you can do this unit from any computer at any time. Altogether, you will need about 4 hours online and you will need to check some information offline. You will have 1 month to complete the whole unit once you have started. Your teacher will give you your personal login and password. The login will look something like this: VU12CI0001. Be sure to take note of every single letter or number and don't confuse capital O with the number 0 or the number 1 with the letter capital I. Your password will be a simple word. It is important to keep this information safe so that you can log in and out. I suggest emailing it to yourself, writing it down in a diary or saving it in your phone. You will need this login every time you enter the site. If you lose the login or password, contact us immediately on 991 99116 or lln@vu.edu.au. To enter the internet site, you should use the following address that is now shown on the screen. Remember that once you are in Part 2, you can log in and out as many times as you need. Each time you will need to re-enter the internet address and then the login and password. Once you enter the website, you will see a box like this. You should enter your login and password details here and then press Login. Once you have logged in, you will be asked to enter some more personal information. You will need to write in your first name and your family name exactly as they appear on your enrolment form. Make sure that the spelling is the same. You will need to enter your student ID number. If you do not know this number yet, don't worry. Please complete all other sections. Please enter your date of birth as day, month, year. If your day of birth or month are single digits, like the 2nd of February 1989, you would write 02/02/89. Next, you'll be asked to enter an email address. Please use the one you check most, even if it isn't a VU email address. Finally, there will be a drop-down box asking you to say where you are doing this unit. For example, at home, in class, or at work. Remember, if you need help, you can ask a teacher or ask one of the student guides like me. We will be available to help at all campuses. Once you enter Part 1 of the unit, you will be introduced to your unit guides, me, Casey, and my friend Dan. Together, we will be helping you through each section of the unit. Part 1 will take you about 1 hour and 10 minutes, and that time needs to be uninterrupted. Also, this should just be your work, so plan to work by yourself on this section. Each section of Part 1 takes 20 minutes. The first two parts each have 20 questions and they are multiple choice. That means you will have 4 possible answers to choose from. You need to choose the best one. There will be clear instructions and pictures which help you to understand the questions. The last part is the writing section. For this, you will need to write a short email and a short letter using the keyboard. The instructions are clear. The results from Part 1 will be sent to your teacher. They will not be counted towards your course results. Also, don't forget to press OK at the end. When you have finished, you can keep going on to Part 2, or you can come back to continue the unit later. In Part 2, Dan and I guide you through each of the 3 sections: getting organised, developing note-taking skills, understanding study tasks. There is a lot of helpful information and also practice activities, as well as opportunities to check your learning. There is also some information about additional resources, and you are encouraged to go offline and check out different sources of information. No matter what course you are doing, you will find useful information to help you get started in your course at VU. When you log off from a section you are working on, just press OK. When you log in again next time, you'll be taken back to the same place and you can continue from there. It's really important to start and finish the unit within 1 month. When you finish, you will automatically receive a satisfactory completion of hours, SC, on your results. You are enrolled in this unit, so if you do not complete it, you will receive an unsatisfactory completion of hours, UC, on your results. Your progress will be monitored, so please ask for assistance if you need help to finish, or if you have a problem with internet access. Some teachers will organise class time for this unit, especially to complete Part 1. Your teacher will let you know if this is an option. If you have a personal laptop, you will have wireless access to the internet at any VU campus. If you do not have a laptop, you can access the internet in one of the open access computer labs on campus or in the Learning Commons area or the library. Off campus, you can use a private computer with internet capability or use a public computer, for example, in a public library or internet cafe. You might also be able to use a friend's or relative's computer. It's important to know that student guides just like me will be available to help if a problem arises or if you are not confident about using a computer. Your teacher will be able to tell you how to contact a student guide on your campus. Look for the Getting Started information banner, which will be located in the library or in the Learning Commons area. You can also contact us via our Facebook pages. For general information, go into the Getting Started at VU Facebook page and hit like. You will get regular updates. If you would prefer to get in touch with me or Dan directly, go to our pages, Casey at VU or Dan at VU. Please feel free to ask a question or make a comment. You can get some general information from the Ask VU page on the VU website, or you can email us directly at lln@vu.edu.au or call us on 9919 9116. See ya! See you when you log in to start the unit.